Hi guys, welcome back. So in this lecture, we're going to focus on phrasal verbs and idioms, specifically for talking about family. So there are quite a few different topics that might be covered in Speaking Part 1. So for the next few lectures, I'm going to go through a few of the most common ones, and I'm going to give you some phrasal verbs and idioms, quite common ones that are used in everyday speech that you can easily kind of insert into your answers whenever you get asked a question. Okay, so we're focusing on family in this lecture. So a really common question that you might get is just, tell me a bit about your family. Okay, so again, you don't want to ramble too much, so try and keep your answer quite short. So an example answer might be, well, me and my brother get on really well. Ever since we were little, we've always been thick as thieves. Okay, so these are two, I've got a phrasal verb and an idiom for you. Get on, which you should already know. Get on is actually a B2 level phrasal verb. And as thick as thieves, that's an idiom that you might not be familiar with. So we'll take a look at what those mean. So get on well with someone means to have a good relationship with someone. We normally collocate that with the adverb well. We get on well. Or you can use it in a negative way as well. We don't get on well. Okay. And as thick as thieves, this is quite a common idiom. If you're as thick as thieves means, yeah, you're very close to someone, you're very loyal to that person. We often use this to describe children, actually, that are very good friends with each other. They're as thick as thieves, you know, like if someone does something bad, they won't tell an adult that they've done something bad. You know, they won't snitch on you. Snitch means to kind of usually tell the police that someone's done something illegal. So if you're as thick as thieves, you're really close friends, very loyal to one another. Okay. So another question you might be asked is, how often do you see your family? And you can respond, not much, to be honest. I fell out with my sister a few years ago, and then moved away, so we kind of lost touch after that. Okay, so again, two phrasal verbs. Fall out with, again, C1 level, you should probably know this phrasal verb. Lose touch as well is fairly clear what it means. But in case you don't know, fall out with means when you stop having a relationship with someone, usually after an argument. Okay, so you have an argument and then, boom, you fall out with someone. Lose touch just means to slowly lose contact with someone. So you don't see them, you don't call them, you don't text them, you just lose touch. Stop speaking to that person. Okay. Okay, next up. Who do you take after in your family? Again, this phrasal verb you should know. This is B2 level. And you could respond, well, it's funny you should ask that, actually. Everyone says, I'm the spitting image of my dad. Same eyes, same nose, everything. Okay. So take after. Who do you take after in your family? Who do you look like in your family? Or who are you like in personality? Okay, so it can either be appearance or personality. And it is usually someone in your family. You would take after that person. And if you're the spitting image of someone, you look incredibly similar, strikingly similar to that person. Okay, the absolute spitting image. You're like a twin of that person. Okay, so you can use those two there. So there's just a few phrasal verbs and idioms, but there are a lot more in the flashcards that are under this video. I've created a full flashcard set just for you guys. So if you click the resources folder under this video, you will find a link to the website Quizlet, and you can just play around with those flashcards. You can revise them. You can play games as well to help get vocabulary in your memory. Be careful though, there is a password for these flashcards. They're protected. They're only for Udemy users, okay, because they're included in this course. So make sure that you use the password Udemy when you want to access the flashcards, okay? You'll be prompted to put a password in. Use that there. They're free. So you don't have to pay anything extra, okay? Just enter that password and you can practice some phrasal verbs and idioms for family. And in the next lecture, we're going to look at more phrasal verbs and idioms, but we're going to concentrate on the topic of work. Okay, so I'll see you in the next lecture.